Look, I want to show you my exact framework to be able to build A-player team of freelancers. They absolutely kill it in everything I do for my YouTube automation channels. My latest video got 12,000 views, 30,000 views, a couple of flops, 26,000, 26,000, 40,000, 202,000, 100,000, 700,000. We have a couple more channels, a couple more videos as well. They're absolutely crushing it. Let me just show you this as well. We are sitting at 2.3 million views in the last 90 days. 12.7K, 12.8K US dollars generated. Should be actually Canadian dollars because I'm Canadian, but you do the math on that, 18 grand Canadian, whatever. The thing about it is that I worked probably less than a week on this entire channel, front to back. My team manages everything. My team does literally the footage finding. My team does the videos. My team does the management as well. I have someone, a very trusted freelancer that's been working with me since 2023. And he does the titles, the thumbnails, the uploads, and even optimizes them when the videos are underperforming. We change styles and thumbnails depending on how well the last 24 to 48 hours look on a particular video. And I'm going to show you the exact flow, how we actually get results like that, and how you can replicate the same type of team structure, because YouTube automation is a massive team building game. If you have the right team, anything is possible. I'm not even an expert within this specific niche, but I am an expert at managing people who are better than me and thinking of ideas that can push the needle forward into 10K per month, 20K per month. The number one leverage that a CEO can pull, and YouTube automation owners, they are CEOs. You are a CEO if you are a YouTube automation owner. The number one lever to pull is to create ideas that can push the needle forward. If you don't understand what that is, ChatGPT. I'm not a freaking dictionary. So give me a second. This is a workflow. It's all done via Slack. And we have this. This is obviously the body cam project. You can see whenever you start to post videos on your channel, the very start is the most important thing, because sometimes, and this is probably like 50% of channels, it's not your video's fault. It's not the niche's fault. It's the channel's fault. There are just channels in general that have cooked impressions. We uploaded 4 videos and the impressions were less than 10 or 20. YouTube minimum will push out a regular video to 50 to 60 to even 100 impressions before killing it. You would find videos with 1 view or with 0 views getting 50 to 60 to 100 impressions in your analytics, because that's the testing phase YouTube has to get in order to decipher if the content is good or not to be pushed out. And so when you get impressions less than 10 views, that tells you that you have to switch channels. The channel has a shadow ban, a glitch, whatever it may be, whatever it's called. Don't continue posting on that channel. This isn't like a luck game, but it's just what you have to do at the start. Now, once your channel is fully fine, you posted a couple of videos, and within your first 4 videos, you already have 1 or 2 of them getting hundreds of impressions. That is a green flag. That means your channel is safe, it is clean, it is not going to be having some weird issues, and all you have to focus on is maximizing your video's ability to get as good as possible and go as viral as possible. It's so imperative. So that's that. Because we are in the crime niche, you can see we literally have crime cases that we get via emailing the police station that are linked to articles and cases on the news. OskalaNews.com, man charged with murder in fatal shooting at Greenway, Thailand. I have a specific researcher every single day fully dedicated to researching these cases, and obviously we find a ton of them. So they're basically going at this full time. Teenage DUI. And obviously, because some of these cases are private or never revealed to the public, we have something called invoices where we have to pay maybe $200, 12.5 hours of clock time, blah, 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 17 hours per hour, some bull crap. I don't even know if I'm supposed to reveal this. Who knows? Don't sue me. Yeah. So that's that. That is called invoices. Obviously, if it's unreasonably high, we don't pay them. We don't even get the footage. We just try to get the cheap footages, which is either $50 or less or 0. You can still go viral with cheap or free footage. So that's invoices. And then I have a team structure for videos completed. Every single time we have the editor get the footage that is found via the footage finder. He puts into CapCut or whatever editing tool he uses, put together a compelling video with a little bit of editing, and then we have the video all uploaded via a Google Drive link, which I'm not going to be able to get right now, and then the case link as well, which is linked to the direct article where I can go ahead and figure out what the case is actually about and come up with the most compelling title and thumbnail. Now, because I actually outsourced that as well, my guy does that in Morocco. New videos, new channel, new footage. Hold on a second. Did I leak anything? Is that the new channel? Who knows? Hopefully I didn't reveal too much. You can see sometimes we reveal footages for free. These are the best ones because it's cheaper and obviously they can go just as viral. Boom. We got this one right over here. Research document. Every single day we have this person gather content footage. You can literally see we have batches, 10 minimum, where we just research on specific cases that actually will potentially go viral. So this first half of this video, you can see I'm basically just demonstrating to you the specific workflow and how we set up the process. So that way it's efficient as possible. We're not communicating all over the place back and forth and it's not messy. Videos to work on. And then weekly report analysis. So now the actual site that we utilize to get talent that level and efficient is two things. I personally love to use onlinejobs.ph because it's paid to win. I'm rich as hell. I can afford any subscription amount there is. I don't know the cost of this. Maybe it's like $30 per month or $300 for the year, but I got the pro version. And so you will get the best of the best talent, in my humble opinion, via onlinejobs.ph. This is how you spell it. Right over here, onlinejobs.ph. However, if you are poor, the next best thing to use is Upwork, which is a free version of online jobs. Either or, the process for finding and structuring the team is going to be identical. So I'm going to show you how to do that. All you have to do is literally copy me within this video. The site matters slightly, but it is also a volume game. So no matter if you're on online jobs or Upwork, maybe your first job post won't get the best accurate talent, but your third job post, you will. I would suggest to post a job post every 3 to 4 days if you cannot find a single good person after filtering through everyone who applied to your job post. 2 times per week, even 3 times per week is fine. It's a massive volumes game. The more job posts you put out, the more the site will even push it out. Anyways, I'm yapping right now. So click on... Okay, maybe I am a brokey. You have reached the maximum limit. No thanks. Seems like I have to deactivate one of my old job posts, but I'll show you then. This is my tutorial job posts. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Okay, what we're going to do then is go into Upwork. And hold on a second. Let me just fix something real quick. Boom. I used my unmatched perspicacity coupled with sheer tenacity to fix my online jobs account. Job title. The first thing we have to allocate is the footage gatherer. So literally, footage researcher for body cam YouTube automation channel. You could probably just say YTA, but I like to put the full thing there. Okay, so footage researcher depends on the niche you're in. Again, this is specifically to copy me everything I do, which I doubt you're going to be able to even do. 95% of my viewers just watch my content for entertainment. That's crazy. So if you capitalize on this, you'll probably succeed. But it doesn't matter what the niche is. I just do this niche. So boom. Type of employment, and you always want to do part-time to start because that attracts more people to apply to your job post. People don't like to be tied into one job. Freelancers want to get paid with multiple gigs going on. They have this false fallacy. The more jobs they have, the more money they'll make, which is asinine. Looking to get a footage research freelancer to find 2 to 5 hour. It depends on the case, right? Some of these body cam clips They just keep on rolling for hours and hours and hours on end. Usually you'll be able to make a compelling 20 to 30-minute video within a 2 to 5 hour clip that is completely raw. And you just find the most compelling parts, put it together. 2 to 5 hour raw footage from body cam policemen on cases in the USA. And there's a specific cities that we always like to target. Osceola is one of them. They just get a lot of crime cases. Florida, Osceola in Florida, it works well. And I have clients and students. They're able to get these footage research done for less than $20. It's insane. I pay an absurd amount of money. I probably pay $100, $70. I pay about $200 to $250 per video. Sometimes $300 per video. Because there was one time we posted 8 videos and I paid $3,000 for it. What is that? A lot of fucking money. So I overpay my team. The reason why I overpay my team also loops into the fact that my team does an exceptional job. They are S-tier players, which resulted in us getting results so quickly. So when I compensate them well, they do their work well to the best of their ability, and they don't have any other side jobs that distract them. I get paid, they get paid, we go to Dubai, we make a ton of money, game over. I would say if you're starting out and you're poor, do this. $20 per footage found, daily research on cases in USA, contact police station linked to the case to request for body cam. Then from there, obviously, ChatGPT emails to ensure professional quality. Can you deal with this price? If not, don't apply. That's kind of about it. You have the $20, you have the daily research for cases in the US. It doesn't even have to be US, it could be wherever, but US cases work very, very well. Contact the police station linked to the case to request for the body cam footage. ChatGPT emails to make sure that they're professional quality. Also, because this niche is growing faster and faster, there are specific freelancers you can find that are dedicated to this one hyper-specific job, which is finding police body cam footages for freelancers, for YouTube automation business owners. Extra pay if you already do and know how to do this job professionally. Boom. How to do this job. That. And the reason why I put this there is because you can literally famoose it by paying extra 1%, 2%, pay them $2 extra. You never even said that in the job description, but extra pay is like gold to freelancers. Because why? They only want cash. They don't care about your own profit. They don't care about how good of a job they do. They just care about cash. And that will come flawlessly with this line. So important. Anyways, wage and salary per month depends on how much cash you have and depends on how much content you want to push out. Let's say the average person starting out, which is you watching this, is going to put out 1 video per week. It's not a bad start. 4 videos per month. It would be probably 20 times 4 or 20 times 5, like $100 you're spending. But that doesn't sound enticing. So you put it as 500. But I like to put it as an even more specific number, like 560. So it seems like you have thought out the exact wage and salary and you make yourself look more of a professional. Right here, 15 hours per week. Make it seem like an actual part-time thing. We probably only need 15 hours as well. And then the skills is going to be research, boom, email, not email marketing, we're just email handling, boom. That's kind of about it. You don't need to do anything else. You can obviously say like ChatGPT software, but everyone knows how to use ChatGPT, so you don't need to include that. Notification, send a daily email. Sure, that works. Post a job. Boom. That is literally it. So when you post these jobs, view my job post here. I would say give it at least 3 hours of time before you check back in. It will take a couple hours, up to 24 hours, for it to get traffic and freelancers to get to the specific job post. But this alone, when you get new messages, you will see something like this. Whether that be Upwork or online jobs, you will get the messages tab right over here. And then you can find the specific editors that have applied to it and are requesting for more information, and they're going to send you details about what they have done already. Where did my loom go? Where's my face? Right here. So these are my old job posts for tutorial content, which is where I made the majority of my money. But when you get these messages, the first thing you have to always ask is sample work. So what I like to do, let's just say Abdini Pilon has messaged me and he is interested in this job. The first thing I would ask is, obviously this is a completely different job post. Can you please send me samples of your research and the footages you've found for previous clients? TY. Just that alone. Sorry. That. They want to progress as fast as you do as well. So make sure you include that within your first thing. When they can actually prove to you that they have gotten footage before for other people, or you do a trial run if they're new, or they try to find you a sample of the footage and they do it quickly within 3 days, within 72 hours, hire them. And the good thing with online jobs is that online jobs is so good and lenient where you can just DM them directly, like, hey, what is your number? What is your WhatsApp? What is your Discord? Let me communicate you on there. They have no problem because you paid the money to put the job post on. But Upwork is a pain in the ass. I got banned on Upwork because I said, what is your Discord? Can I contact you outside? Upwork doesn't like it when you have further communication. They will ban you. So you have to think of traditionally creative ways to get their contact information off of Upwork, somehow texting initially on Upwork. Does that make sense? So it's a little bit of a gimmick you have to pull when you're using Upwork, but online jobs, the method, it's the way to go. And obviously, once you get the specific footage researcher, the next step is the editor, which I'll do in a second. I have to go piss. I am back. So the thing about hiring A-player talent is you don't want to get the cheapest person, but you kind of have to when you're starting out because you're poor. Or maybe your 9-to-5 pays you very good money, then you're awesome. Okay. If that is the case, pay them with incentives and bonuses that will upsell them to working harder after they initially get on board to work with you. So it's always smart to still pay them a very cheap amount to start, and then they will feel more entitled to take your work seriously when you give them a raise, when you tell them an incentive that if they do this well, they hand in consistent footages every single week, you raise their pay by $50 or something like that. Some dog's bollocks. $50. What the fuck is that? It's fucking DoorDash for the night. Anyways, I'm spamming water because water is very, very healthy. It's a reminder for you, if you're watching this right now, go drink some water. Post a job post. Again, again, bruv, I am such a brokey. Give me a second. Where is my footage? Boom. Use my unmatched perspicacity again. Job title. It will literally just be video editor for body cam. Make it as specific as possible. So video editor for body cam, TA channel. The reason why, again, is because there will probably be professional freelancers that are already dedicated their time to become one of the best at that super hyper specific niche. Freelancers understand that YouTube automation is a high paying job for them, and there are specific niches and industries and markets that can pay them more than others. This is one of them. So when you say that, you're going to get the right people with better talent applying to your job post. So for this one, 2 to 5 plus hours of footage will be delivered. Need you to edit them into compelling 15 to 20 minutes YTA video. The thing about this is that it sounds like it's a lot of work. So you have to famoose it, right? To put together a 20-minute video after going through 2 to 5 hours of footage, it sounds like it'll take a lot of time. So you famoose it with a pretty high paying amount and tell them that it doesn't take a long time. So it goes like this. $30 per video edited. Now here's the crazy part. Because Filipinos probably work for $4 an hour, you do the math on that. What's that? 7 hours of work? 7 hours of work for $30 is pretty famoosable. You change that down to no longer than 3 hours needed. Editing is very basic. And it is, because these specific videos have the raw clip playing throughout 90% of it. It's literally, you find the most interesting conversations within the 2 to 5 hour footage. The most controversial, interesting part, maybe they're swearing a lot, maybe they're saying and admitting crazy things. Let it roll continuously and just have a voiceover, music, and crazy background music in the first 30 seconds of the intro. Everything else is going to be played raw. That's literally it. And that's why you don't need really more than 3 hours. It's just finding the most compelling part and then cutting everything out, exporting, done. Even I can do this. So you can literally say, need suspense-based music at start to build curiosity with AI voiceover to give context at intro. Just find most compelling conversation within footage. Keep it as raw as possible. Are you good with WOTH price? If not, don't apply. Done. This is how you get the A player person, because it seems like they're getting a lot of cash. They're getting paid $10 per hour for a Filipinian that is used to working for $4 an hour. They're getting 2.5 times more cash working online for you on a part-time gig. Remember, this is a part-time gig paying $10 per hour, working remote. One of the best employers in YTA industry is behind as well, willing to extend incentives if job is done well. This will make industry. This will literally make your freelancers wet. They will get turned on from that. Wage and salary per month, exact same thing, 500, and I just type in a random number, $529. Boom, 15. Again, this is going to be editing, video editing, thumbnail and social media design, and honestly, that's about it. You don't want to overcomplicate it, because the targeting will be done via this, not this. Post job. Boom. View my job post here. This is to summarize what it all looks like. Where is my face? Here it is. 2 to 5 hours of footage delivered. Edit them to a compelling YTA video. $30 per video edited. No longer than 3 hours needed. Editing is very basic. You can even famoose it down to 1 hour. There are going to be people who are so perspicacious that they are able to get these videos done in an hour. And it's possible. I have clients who pay no more than $30 for a whole entire video, front to back. Nothing to a full, well-edited body cam video. And so that is essentially it for building and creating the job posts. It doesn't matter if you're using Upwork. The first time you do it, you're probably not going to get the right people. But the second time, third time, it's only a matter of times until you get the right people. You can see footage researcher. I already have people applying 8 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago. So for this one specifically, I like to work with male and female, but females tend to take their work more seriously. That's what I found. A lot of my freelancers that made me the most money, though, were males. Maybe because males are more competent and females are less competent. Who knows? But females generally work a little bit harder. So, boom, just started out, practice these skills. Just started out, not something I'm looking for. So, a tip to you pro freelancers out there: don't say you're just starting out. Say you are a professional. I'd more likely hire you. This is more better. Research professional. Full resume. They send you crazy resumes, and this one is Juliana. I've shared my CV via this link. This is what I'm looking for. Pretty short, experience in content research, and a Google document. So I'll review this. Some random ass document that doesn't go over anything. So for all three of these, I'll literally just say, can you send me sample of footage found via contacting police station for their raw footage. If not, can you guarantee you'd be able to do so consistently and source footage on a weekly basis? 2 to 3 new footages on a weekly basis. TY, work together soon. Danny. Send message. Exact same thing. Copy and paste. Send message. And then Jeremiah, low key, you look fine. I'm just. Okay, never mind. That is, look. Where's my face? This is what I like to call, when you zoom in too much and you get too much detail, the magic disappears. Better to keep it a little bit far away. Best of luck to you. Anyways, that is a footage researcher. Let me see if I have any messages regarding my actual other job post. It doesn't seem like I have it yet, but I'll wait for it. Let me refresh this. Dog, where did it go? Footage researcher. Where's my editor? This is not good. I swear I just posted a job post. Let me go to account. Job post. Okay, here it is. Again, it's a very simple process for the next time you get the video editor for the body cam. You want to ask for specifically samples on that niche. If they don't have that, that's a red flag. If they don't have a specific sample for the body cam edited video, choose the closest thing to that. Whether they made videos for other YouTube automation niches in the past, that will be just as fine, honestly. And if they're okay with the price, they can hand in consistent work, that is far. Get their contact information on Discord or Slack, move them into a group chat or a server so you guys have direct communication back and forth, and set up the exact infrastructure I showed earlier within this video on. You can see this is my flow right over here, but you can make your own flow, whatever works simplest for you guys. And when you have the right team, the right A players, and you are absolutely perspicacious with handling and managing them, setting the right incentives, making sure they hand in work on time, it's only a matter of time until you get your first video to blow up, and the rest of them is going to be light work. So that's it from me. I'll see you guys in my next video.